Hello to you. I'm Jesse Johnson. This is the four great dome firmaments and their heights. And this is part 3 right here. This is part 3. We left off right here on part 2. So if you have not seen part 1 and part 2, which last 10 minutes only, 10 minutes apiece, so go ahead and see those, and this will fill you in on where we are here. And we will go to the next illustration for part 3 here. Part 3 here. Now, oh yes, hold on. At the bottom of this illustration, Earth's field forces. Earth's field force, what holds you down onto the ground, what keeps you down on the ground, is four forces. Not forces, but four reasons for keeping you down on the ground. One, density of objects. Solids is generally denser in liquids. Liquids usually denser in gases. Gases usually denser than plasma, and plasma denser than field. Now, number 1 is density. Number 2 is buoyancy. That makes up the Earth's field force. And 3, mass attraction. If you take away all the air out of everywhere, you have a vacuum, and the thing still falls because it has mass attraction to the Earth's larger mass. And also, what affects the field is number 4, electric, magnetic, and ether fields affect the mass field, and also spin. If an object is spinning, affects the mass field, and so forth. Now, we'll go to equal distance magnification. That's needed to see the surface of the sun, moon, stars, and so forth. How powerful is the magnifications needed to see the surface of the heavenly objects up there in the sky? Number 1, the sun is 1,651 miles away. Therefore, all that's needed at equal distance magnification is, if the sun were 50 miles in diameter, even though the sun is only about, well, actually the sun is between 35 and 55 miles in diameter, but here 50 miles diameter is used. It only takes 50x magnification with a camera, or with a powerful camera. Number 2, the moon. The moon is considered here at 50 miles diameter. It takes only 50x magnification to see the surface with extreme clarity. You can almost see the rocks on the moon's surface at 50x and a little bit above. Number 3, Polaris, which is considered the North Star, is 6,590 miles away. And if the Polaris is considered at 100 miles diameter, then all it takes is 65x magnification to see it reasonably well, its surface at least, fluctuating and so forth. Number 4, the fixed stars up to 10,000 miles, of which Polaris is a fixed star, but 6,590 miles away. But the fixed stars go up to 10,000 miles above, and at 100 miles diameter for the fixed stars, the low ones, all you need is 100x magnification. That's all you would need. Here, number 5 is the fixed stars from 10,000 miles to 175,000 miles away, each one of them given a 100-mile diameter average would equal 100x magnification to 2,000x magnification to see their surfaces. Number 6, all stars over 30x to 50x are seen as points of light with your unaided eyes to determine Earth's. Now, let's go here to determine Earth's flatness. To determine Earth's flatness, You have about 30 different ways to determine Earth's flatness. Number one, basic 2-inch pencil beam. This is what the Navy uses in tracking. Number two, basic horizon mechanics. 3, basic sun's analemma. 4, sun's distance away. In other words, the sun is 1,651 miles. You have only to explain how the sun can be that distance from a giant ball Earth. Number 5, basic geometry, basic perception, basic perspective. 8, refute all ball Earth arguments. Number 9, basic centripetal force. Number 10, basic no gravity. The Earth does not have gravity. Gravity does not exist. The Earth's field force is composed of 4 different forces, 4 different things that makes it what it is. Number 11, basic gyroscopes. Number 12, carpenter's level. 13, basic water surveying. Basic land, that's all lakes and seas and oceans and so forth. Number 14, basic land surveying. That includes theodolites and all of these things, typology and topography. Number 15, basic air rights. Air routes, basic air routes like airplane routes and so forth are all done on a flat Earth. Number 16, basic 15 models. We'll show all of the different models of Earth and why the Earth is flat and so forth as scientifically based. True science, the true form of science. Number 17, basic aerial photography, like the guy that jumped out of 127,000 feet up there in the sky, jumped out of to parachute down, 73-mile amateur rocket, 104,000 20-mile up balloons, all show a flat surface and so forth. 18, space photos. There are none because you cannot gain enough altitude to go into any above up to 100 miles. You cannot gain that much altitude because the dome ceiling will stop you. 19, true military flat Earth maps. Number 20, basic arithmetic. Number 21, local sun and moon photos. Number 22, radio waves across the sea, 1,700 to 2,200 miles. Number 23, infrared, 1,200 miles. 24, basic trigonometry. Number 25, microwaves, 146 miles. That's no curve, no bouncing, none of these nonsense. And 26, the domes for pressure. The domes, because the Earth needs a container to contain its air pressure, to contain gas pressure. That's one of the main reasons the domes are there. Number 27, a British compass will show the Earth not to be moving and not to be moving. Number 28, Google. Go to Google's topography systems and you will see the Earth is absolutely, totally, utterly flat. Number 29, sound fixing and ranging channel called SOFAR. This is done by the United States Navy underwater with their sound, with finding things by sound. Also used to find things. To find things out is the Book of Enki, which tells about the planet Nibiru. Not the planet. Nibiru does not exist as a planet. It does not exist as a wandering star. It is some part of this earth. Somewhere on this earth is where Nibiru is, because the people of Enki, called the Anunnaki, they tried to bomb their own dome. They tried to bomb this dome and weakened it, and had to come over to another part of the earth to search for gold in order to patch it up. But nonetheless, another book used is the Book of Enoch, also the Vedic scripture, also the Holy Bible. Now, I want to thank everyone. This has been part 3. This has been part 3. If you have not seen part 1, 2, and 1 and 2, please do so now. We will meet on part 4 of the four great dome firmaments and their heights. And we will catch each other on part 4. This has been part 3, and we will pick up exactly where we left off on part 3. We'll go to part 4. Go see part 1 and 2, which are approximately 10 minutes long each, along with this one, which is approximately 10 minutes long. Go and see each one of those. These will fill you in to the 4 great domes of Earth.